Today is Sunday, Parashat Vayera. In the beginning of the Parasha, Avraham Avinu was the third day after his Brit Milah. He loves to have guests. He's a very hospitable person. Hashem meant to give him a little bit of rest in the sense that he shouldn't be involved in working hard to take care of guests. And therefore it was a very hot day so that no one would venture outside. Yet Avraham Avinu is very intent on making sure that he takes care of people that are wayfarers, people on the road. So he's at the opening of his tent and finally he sees these three angels that are dressed like people, and here's three people that he can take care of, bring them into his tent, feed them, take care of them. But the psukim that we read, the verses that we read, have a repetition of words that indicate that Avraham Avinu, everything he did in a quick manner. It shows a tremendous alacrity, a tremendous zrizut, a way of doing things which is the exact opposite of laziness. The pasuk says, Vayera, he saw them, Vayarotz likratam, and he runs towards them. And then he tells them, please come. And then he says, Vayimaher Avraham. Avraham rushed to the tent of his wife to tell her, please prepare shelosh se'im kemachsolet, 3 se'av of meal, fine flour. And then afterwards, Vela bakaratz Avraham. And Avraham again runs to the cattle. Everything that he does seems to do with so much speed and alacrity, with so much zrizut and excitement. Well, that's an important lesson for us to learn from. When there's a mitzvah to do, we should do it with zrizut. When we see that something has to be taken care of, we don't procrastinate. We do it right away. And when we do it with a sense of enthusiasm. That's what we see here in the reading of the psukim. There is a tremendous enthusiasm in doing that mitzvah of achnasat orchim, of being hospitable and taking care of these people. And zrizut is different from pzizut. In Hebrew there is a word, pzizut, which is to do things in a rash way, without thinking. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about reacting to situations quickly without thinking. We're speaking about when something is the proper thing to do. It's clearly a mitzvah. It's clearly something that is proper to do, not because you're reacting as a knee-jerk reaction, but rather because it's the right thing to do. You should do it with zrizut, with alacrity, with the enthusiasm, just like we see here from Avraham Avinu. It's another lesson from the Parasha of this week. When the episode of Sarah being taken to the palace of Avimelech, and when Avimelech realizes that actually it's Abraham's wife, he apologizes, he returns her, and then the pasuk tells us that Abraham prayed for Avimelech, and Hashem answered him, and he prayed for Avimelech because Avimelech and his people, all their orifices were closed. They couldn't release or give birth or anything because of that situation of Sarah being taken to the palace. So right after Abraham prays, it says, Hashem pakad et Sarah. And Hashem remembered Sarah, and she became pregnant with Yitzchak Avinu. And from this we learn that a person who prays for another one, and he needs the same type of thing that he's praying for, he will be answered. He's answered first. And therefore, if you see that you need something, rather than pray for yourself, maybe if you pray for someone that needs the same type of thing, you may be answered first. So think not just about yourself, but other people that may need the same thing that you need, and pray for them. And it's something that is beneficial. So 2 subjects we learned from the Parasha of this week. The importance of praying for others who need salvation or whatever they need. It's good to pray for other people. And if you pray for other people, you may be answered first for that same thing that you may be in need of. And the other thing, as we said, is alacrity, is the zrizut, the speed, the enthusiasm with which mitzvot should be done. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.